Okay, pathetic condition of India. India as a political country, India as a democratic country, and India was expected to rise like this. 1920, that was the first time election happened in India, not in 1947 or 1951. People read in the book the first election happened in India was 1951. 1948 Constitution of India came into the picture. I believe so. I'm not very sure about it. Either 1948, between 1948 and 1950, Indian Constitution came into the picture. And 1951, it was the first election where Congress was victorious. But people they do not know that Indian election started. First it was called provincial election, and one was the central election. Central election converted into Lok Sabha, and provincial election has converted into Vidhan Sabha election now. These elections started in 1920, and Britishers were conducting this election. And elections were happening in Pakistan, India, Bhutan, Burma, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, all along full region. Election used to happen in 1920. Slowly, 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 Bhutan went away. Slowly, slowly, Burma went away. 1938-39, Burma went away. And then slowly, Sri Lanka went away. And then 1947, Bangladesh and Pakistan also went away. Anyway, now rather than rising like this in the democratic system of India, India fell like this. many times I would say 1912 one rupee was $12. Now $1 is 90 rupee. At that time, silver coin used to be 1 rupee, and that worth was $12 at that time. Now also, silver coin was 12 gram silver coin, not 10 gram. 12-gram silver coin. Believe today also it will be $12 only. Means India was very powerful country in the hand of Britishers also. Very powerful. It was a big country. Then people are seeing the pathetic condition of India today, when India is in last position of hunger index, world hunger index, and it is condition is serious. Means Indian people are not getting food, and it is condition is serious, and it cannot, it is not in a compromising promission. Means no one can compromise on this. Indian condition is pathetic, whereas till 1920 Indian condition was very good, very, even though it was a slave or it was a servant of English people. It's still Indian condition was very good. Now many people would be thinking that the way India got divided, India got divided into so many parts. That is the reason of India is doing slavery now. Till 1947, India was not doing slavery. After 1947, when democratic system came in India, India slowly it started doing slavery of European Union and United States and Canada and this kind of country, where it became completely dependent upon them. They devaluated the Indian rupee, and in 1960s, the aluminium and steel coin came as Indian rupee. I was reading the history. I'm not born in 1960 or something like that. Okay, till then nickel or copper, these kind of coin used to come, copper coin or nickel coin and this kind. Prior to that, silver coin were there. But 1960, they started stainless steel coin and aluminium coin. Up to 1 paise, 2 paise came in aluminium coin, and they renamed it to Naya Paisa, new paisa. It is a new paisa, not the old paisa. This is a democratic paisa. Democratic paisa was in silver coin, whereas earlier were silver nickel alloy or something like that. This is how India started rising. Okay, the manure that was given to agriculture field that was turned into urea and DAP, so that government can import urea from outside and they give it to farmer at very high price, and government would earn from it. The farmers were demotivated to use ox-based agriculture. They were motivated to use tractor-based agriculture, so the government would earn a lot. Full focus was earning and giving money to the Switzerland bank. This is what the new concept of India. Anyway, now everyone understands that the prosperity of the India is in hand of Indian subcontinent country, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran, Okay, Iran is not a neighboring country of India, but Afghanistan, Pakistan, Nepal, Tibet, Kashi region, and then Bhutan, Burma, Burma, and then Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Maldives. In or nowadays, people call it SARC nation. So India's key is in these countries only. And since they're the key of India, the power of India became alienated from India, then India started to become a weak country. If you cut hand of someone, leg of someone, then how that person will become a weak person only. Then they started a rhetoric of Hindu nation and this and that and who married whom everyone knows. If you see the first prime minister and then families who married whom people know it. But all of the way they cite that we are a Hindu nation and this nation, that nation, for see your family. And then talk about Hindu nation and this nation and that nation. Means these people they completely routed this country. In that routing, Afghanistan is a country. We are talking about Afghanistan that was routed maximum. India got routed, that is true. But the primarily the all Indian continent countries, they routed first. Afghanistan, Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Burma, Sri Lanka, Maldives, their internal condition became devastated after 1947 because they became alienated. Kasi Kasgar region of China, Tibet, see their condition now. In Kasi Kasgar, Chinese Liberation Army is killing the Uyghuri people and they are pushing the Han tribe of China into Xinjiang through industry. They have made Xinjiang industrial base and all the industry they are packing the Chinese people there. Whereas the Uyghuri people who are farmers are they are being phased out. Similar thing in happening in Tibet also. First of all, lot of people they died in Tibet while that there was a liberation fight for them. And then whoever were there, they came to India. That is the condition there. See the condition of Burma, extreme of poverty. Bangladesh, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, 400 rupees kilogram potato is in Sri Lanka. And then Maldives, for the rich people are very, very rich. Wealth is in hand of 1%, 2% people only. Otherwise, common men are poor to any extent because they are dependent on agriculture and then there is no focus on agriculture. So India's pathetic condition is because it get away from its own part. But those parts, if I talk about India, then India started suffering slowly. Slowly, India started suffering, and a suffering of India started become vigilant in 1990 era when India opened a market for the foreign company. It sold the country. In 1990, India opened the open market for the foreign companies called foreign direct investment. Actually, in 1990, India got completely openly sold out. Openly. Okay, it remained for country until 40 years, and after that, it was completely sold out. Okay, in that manner, the remaining country, their condition became pathetic since 1947 only. India's condition became pathetic in 1990, their 1947. So we'll talk a little bit about Afghanistan. Afghanistan, generally, many people, not me only, many people in India who know the history of Indian subcontinent, they know that key of India's prosperity is in hand of Afghanistan. Okay, generally people say my key is he. Means if he is prosperous, then I will be prosperous. If he is poor, I am poor. If he is diseased, I am diseased. My key is in his hand. Similarly, the key of India is in hand of Afghanistan somehow. Okay, if Afghanistan become prosperous, India will become prosperous. If Afghanistan is poor, India is poor. The way since 1947 Afghanistan condition started going down, India started also going down. And India can never become a prosperous till Afghanistan is poor. Somehow. How it is, I don't know. But this is what the history is. What is the condition of Afghanistan in past 100 years? I was doing a survey that Miss India is very poor country and if people are half 50% people they do not have two time food. They are below poverty line. What is the condition of Afghanistan? People are prosperous? Certainly not. If people of Afghanistan are not prosperous, then since when they are not prosperous? Is it they are on same track with India? Actually, I was trying to see because India became weak since 1990. Prior to that, India was okay, okay. But after 1990, when India opened its door for multinational company openly, more or less Indian culture to everything was sold out and gone on that day only. I believe Rajiv Gandhi started this procedure to make for the disinvestment of the Indian government companies and promoting multinational companies. Then Narsimha Rao from Andhra Pradesh, he became the Prime Minister of India. And then he did a kind openly, he started coming in Doordarshan. I remember that. And then he said, I want to lift India up. In that manner, I invite all the foreign company to invest in India. If you are giving us money, then we will take it. If you are bringing money to India, we will take it, and this is the way India would become a prosperous country. The path he showed, okay, the path he showed to the Indian people that this is the way India would become a prosperous country. Okay, now people are understanding that that path was nothing but selling out the country. Okay, I was just doing the survey that what is the condition of Afghanistan if I talk about India. Okay, where it went? How how what condition Afghanistan is seeing? Hope. Somewhere I wrote. Okay, looks promising. Finally, I got it. Okay, now we will talk about the Afghanistan population rise first. Afghanistan is a country, I believe, around 60 people live per square kilometer now in Afghanistan. Around 4.125 crore people live in Afghanistan. Estimate data, because no census is done there. I believe 4.5 crore people live in Afghanistan in around 700,000 square kilometer. In that manner, it is around 60 people, I believe, 60 people. They live per square kilometer in Afghanistan. This is what I think so. Okay. Hope that where is that data? Okay, leave it. Now, so what is the population of Afghanistan historically? 1960, 9 million people were living in Afghanistan. 90 lakhs people were living in Afghanistan in 1960. 1978, 14 million. It got doubled. 1990, 10 million back. So 1960 to 1990, there was no population rise in Afghanistan. Whatever I'm saying, no one would have commented on this. We are the first person who are giving this much in-depth analysis of the turmoil of the Indian subcontinent, how India became such a poor country, no, such a poor country. $1 is 90 rupees. $1 is 90 rupees. How it became like this? Afghanistan population 9 million, 14 million, and 1990 10 million back. 1960 to 1990, there is no population, right? 2000, in next 10 years, 10 million became 20 million. 2010, it became 30 million. And 2025, now it is 45 million. Can someone believe it? 1960 Afghanistan population was 9 million. 1990 Afghanistan population was 10 million. And 1990 to 2025, in next 35 years, 10 million to 45 million. This is called unrestrained. This is called untethering. This is called uncontrolled. This is the best word, uncontrolled. Means till 1990, Afghanistan was controlled through India till the liberalization happened in India, where India gave its complete control in hand of European Union and United States and Canada, this kind of country. You take this country and do whatever you want to do and give this much money to us. Liberalization means You do take all the resources, do whatever you want to do in India. All people are your people. Get them work whatever you want. Give me this much money. This is called liberalization. This way, from 1990, Indian subcontinent, they till 1990 they felt attached to India. Afghanistan felt attached to India till 1990. See, there is no population rise at all. From 1990, when liberalization came in India, population started rising like this. This is called uncontrolled population, right? People in Afghanistan, they started feeling completely detached from India. And then, no one would have this much investigation. So 1990 to 2025, in 35 years, the population rise from 10 million to 45 million, 5 times. 1960 to 1990, there is no population rise at all. Means all these countries, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Nepal, Bhutan, or Tibet, or Xinjiang, or Burma, or Bangladesh, or Sri Lanka, or Maldives, they felt attached to India till 1990, when they gave this control or reign of this India in hand of foreigners. Then they become what they were anywhere getting detached through 1947. They become completely detached in 1990, and everyone's condition started falling like this because India's full attention was United Kingdom and means European Union and USA. I'm not saying don't give attentivity to them, but 100% attentivity to them, forcing Indian people to detach from all around because Muslim or Buddhist people live all around. Go there. People started going to United States and European Union at large scale from 1990, large scale. Till 1990, no one was going there. Till 1990, no one was going to USA or something like that. After that, people started going there in large scale. This is what American president is also saying, that everyone is piling up in USA. This is what he is saying. This is the effect of Indian government policy of liberalization in 1990. Anyway, what about the GDP of Afghanistan? I believe it will take a lot of time. I have so many data. GDP of Afghanistan from 1960, then official assistance from the United Nations and other nations that was provided to Afghanistan, then export and import of Afghanistan during the period, and then what the Britishers who traveled to Afghanistan in 18th century, what they have written about Afghanistan, then Afghani currency, how it changed from Indian rupee to Afghan. Okay, then what is the export and import of Afghanistan and other things, history of Afghanistan and other things. I believe it will take a lot of time. So we will talk about it, that how in a planned manner India was looted at very high speed from 1947 onwards. Prior to that, Britishers were looting, but low because people were cautious. They were seeing Britishers as foreigners. When foreigner is looting you, then you will resist, right? But when your own people are looting you, then you won't resist. You think this is development. This is development. People sold their oxes and purchased power tiller and tractor. People, they were, when ox is not there inside your home, then what manure you will get? People start purchasing it. People become consumer. Everything they started purchasing only. Okay, first you purchase tractor, then you purchase diesel. Okay, then you purchase LPG gas cylinder, then you purchase urea, DAP. Everything you have to purchase. You have to purchase toothpaste, otherwise goita bani it is called. You burn the goita, that is a fuel. Whatever ash comes out, you can clean your teeth. Now the goita ashes are being sold out on Amazon because they are very good in cleaning the teeth. Now people are using the Dantakanti and these kind of things. Those are secondary. Now you can search on internet. The goita ashes, cow dung ashes are being sold out. If you take the ash of the cow dung that is burnt in the oven, and then you clean your tooth, that is far better. It has gold, it has silver. There are many micronutrients, many metals are there inside that. If you clean the teeth, then it will be far better. But only problem is that is free. People do not want free. People are purchasing Dant Kanti and it is full of some medicine and this and that. That is not good. That is more natural. Okay, miss completely changed. They changed the India. Now people are rather than earning, they started losing. What will happen? happen. Anyway, we'll talk about Afghanistan situation because we believe the key of India is in hand of Afghanistan. We will see how, in a synchronization manner, both countries are going through in same manner. If I talk about deterioration, the devastation in Afghanistan and India, it is on same track. Whenever they fail, they're failing at same dy by dt. We will say.